That's one thing that people don't understand. You are one piece of content away from success, but you have to understand your content creation.
You can have contents that are going viral, but you need to know how to convert them from leads to paying clients. I wasn't that spin about like working 12 hours a day during the week, getting drunk on the weekend. Bro, that's not the life I want to live, man. That's the matrix. That's what the society taught me, and it's not for me. The big jump went from when I started a mentee from 20 to around 40 clients right now, active on my service.
Fuck, okay, hold on. Wait, rewind, because I didn't know this. You're telling me
you need to care about people, that you need to respond very fast, that you need to give a detailed response, that you need to simply care about the people that are investing on you. You can be happy for what you're doing right now, but you're never like 100% satisfied because you can do always more.
proud but never satisfied.
I cannot wait to wake up. Like, why do I have to sleep? I have this incredible life to live. I have people to help.
Yeah.
I have impact.
Yes, now more people, welcome back to the Physique Podcast. And today I'm joined by a very special guest, the Italian stallion, Max, who is one of my Coach University mentees. And today we're going to talk about his journey through the mentoring, but also his journey as an online coach and where he finds himself now, and dig into the obstacles, the challenges that he's had to overcome, past experiences with previous mentors that haven't quite worked out. So welcome to the show, my man. Second appearance.
I appreciate it.
How are you, bro?
I appreciate that, man. I'm so glad to be here. Like, I love to speak about it, bro. Yeah. And with you, like, yeah, I'm super happy to be here, man. Super
Amazing.
happy.
Listen, before we get into everything, I ask every single guest that is on a podcast what their death row meal is. So you have a starter, main, dessert, and drink. One meal before you die. What do you want?
A whole meal.
Whole meal, bro. Starter, main, dessert.
So from the start, I want like a good beef tartare.
Italiano.
Good beef.
I'm surprised you didn't say antipasti.
No.
You know, you like beef tartare more?
Yeah. I love it, bro. Like with some lemon, yeah, some lime, even better.
Yeah.
A good salt, nothing else, man. Some olive oil on it.
Bread?
No, bro.
No bread.
No bread.
Okay.
No bread. Then what we'll have as a main plate is of course, carbonara, man.
Well, the first person to say pasta.
I love it, man. As a main course, I love it, bro. Like, I swear to you, I love it. And then what I will have as a second dish, I'll have like a big piece of steak, some roasted potato on it, oil, salt.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Dessert, tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
It. That's it.
Have you tried the numero quattro tiramisu?
I didn't, bro. What is that? Is that here?
Yeah. Numero quattro is on Echo Beach.
You should.
Wow. Brother,
You should.
we need to go out before you go. We need to go.
100%, man.
I'm telling you, the tiramisu, brother, it's the size of my laptop.
What?
Bro, one portion is literally like the size of this bottle, bro, honestly. It comes to the table, yes? You see it, I'm like, what the fuck? It feeds 4 people, bro, one portion. And then what drink?
1,500 calories.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's good.
What drink?
Drink?
Yeah. What if you after all that food, you're gonna be thirsty?
I like water, man.
Water.
I don't like having sweet drinks or something. I like to have a Coke Zero sometimes, but like my drink is water, coffee. That's it. That is it.
You like soda water?
No,
No?
not really. Still water,
I
man.
love soda water. Soda water
Yeah.
with like some squash or some lemon and lime. Bellissimo.
Yeah.
Right, now we've got that out of the way. So I want to talk about your situation, your business, and where you are right now. So tell people what you've been doing.
So when I joined they already know if they see the podcast that I joined the Steven Physique Academy before. No, not the Steven Physique Academy, the Coaching University. Yeah. And that's what brings me from 0 clients to 20 clients. And the big jump went from when I started a mentee from 20 to around 40 clients right now, active on my service.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. Wait, rewind. Because I didn't know this. You're telling me before you sign up to the Coach University, which is the member site,
Yeah.
the course, you had 0.
0.
And then you went from 0 to 20
Yeah.
just through the course.
Yeah.
And then from 20 to 40, 45
Yeah.
with the mentor.
100%.
Crazy.
100%, man.
There we go, people.
100%.
Sign up now. You know what I mean?
Sure,
You're a coach listening to this, 0 to 45, my knowledge. Because you had mentors before, right?
Yeah.
You tried. How did that go?
That's right. So it's just not what I was looking for. Like a lot of people tries to be mentors, but sometimes they're just good salesmen. That's what I do believe. Like they don't really care about your service. They don't really care about your business. And what I found on you is that you give so much value on the coaching university. And I was like, wow, if all this value is for like $60 a month, $50 a month, it's like, what? Yeah, that's good. That's good. I've been lucky. I've been lucky.
Bro, I had 10 conversations with people and they said it's too cheap. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Because before it was 50. Yeah, 50 a month.
50
Now it's one-time fee, $299. $299 one-time fee.
for
For the whole
6 months.
No, for the access for lifetime.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
But the barrier of entry is $299 now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That well deserved.
Because like, bro, there's so much information in there.
Bro, it's crazy because in there, like you already say to people that wants to be a coach, how to be a coach. It's not just about you with this investment, you would make a ton of money, like all the promises and shit like that. In 2 weeks, you're going to be rich. In 2 weeks, you're going to be from this to this. You just say like, if you want to be a good coach, you need to have impact. And then with impact, also the money will come. And that's what I truly liked. I've been with mentors before. I've invested in marketing agency. Nothing fucking works. Because what I do believe is that people don't care. People just care about money. And once they had my money, it was like, all right, now it's your turn. Do whatever. Like, I don't care. You already give me like 1 rack, 2 racks. I don't care now. You know what I mean? With you, I felt really aligned because from my first beginning, I was not looking for just money. Of course, I was looking for money because otherwise I won't be hit. I won't be living in Bali. I won't be having this amazing, incredible life that we live every day.
Yes, sir.
And I was not just looking for that. I was looking for a person that actually tells me, okay, to be, as you always say, from here to here.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I said yesterday, here to here.
Yeah.
Hey, you see that one?
Exactly, bro. From here to here, you have to do this. But in order to do this, you need to be a good person as well. So, like, my service has so much improved on every single call that we've been through in these 12 weeks that I'm like, wow. I genuinely couldn't believe like I could possibly improve this much in 12 weeks. Like my stress has been away.
Yeah.
Now I have a service that works. And I know for certainty that right now if someone signs up with me, if he does exactly what I tell him to do, he's going to work 100%.
Yeah.
Guarantee, 100%. And that's crazy to believe.
You didn't have that confidence in yourself?
No, man. 100% no. 100% no. Because I had problems with delivering my service. Do you remember one of the first calls that we had with the onboarding system? I had
Yes, sir.
lots of problems, man.
Big problems.
One call, the week after, done.
You were wasting so much time.
So much.
Repeating the same stuff over and over.
Time, man. And now I'm using that time for other stuff, but I'm delivering a better service.
Yeah.
Because people can rewatch the videos and stuff. We talked about it, and that's been a huge improvement for me. Huge improvement. And also with the content, we talked about it multiple times. That's what I'm working on now, because in order to get leads, I need to get more content viral, more followers, and more people that believe in what I say. And that's what I'm working on. In this week's, like, I got a structure. I know how to edit a video. I know how to adjust. I know where to put the subtitles, like small things that are really helpful. And you need to do it because otherwise the content won't perform well. You know what I mean?
Attention to detail is really important. I don't like it, to be honest with you. I prefer how things worked 5 years ago. Bro, the level of attention to detail you need to do now versus 5 years ago is night and day. Bro, you could post one picture of one transformation of you and you get 20 leads. Crazy. Imagine. One picture of you, transformation before and after, you get 20 leads 5 years ago. That's how easy it was.
That's easy.
Now, you have to worry about hooks. You have to worry about your storytelling. You have to worry about your call to action. You have to worry about the consistency. So the message, attention to detail. And that's just content creation. Let alone when you actually get the client on the sales call and then you deliver the service.
And then maybe you sell your package.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But it all starts with the content, right?
Yeah.
And that's, would you say, going from your journey from 0 to 20 clients and then jumping on the mentoring, what was your expectation versus what was delivered? So you said that you obviously had a mentor in the past, because I remember us having a conversation where you said, oh, this guy sold me a really good package. And then 1 week in, you felt like you wasted your money.
Yeah.
Obviously, you had to trust in me, and you made a big step in that trust when you decided to go from the course to the mentoring.
Yeah.
What was your expectation?
From on like successful based?
Just when you signed up for the 3 months from the course to mentoring, what was your expectations from me as a mentor, and what did you think was you were going to achieve versus what you have done?
So the huge difference is that on the course you teach a lot of things,
A lot.
but that you need to learn by yourself.
Yes.
So if you don't go through the course, you're not gonna learn anything, right? Because you can buy a course, but when you have to really study it by yourself, it's different. And having you like by my side for these whole 12 weeks that we've been together, having a call every week, having your accountability made a huge, huge difference in my coaching, and also in my life, in my business, in my stress, everything. Because it's like when you have a person that gives you the whole accountability as you did, I was like, I know that if I message him, he's going to respond within an hour. I know that he's going to solve me the problems that I've been through, because I've been through some problems in these 12 weeks. And that made a huge difference because, as I said, when you need to do everything by yourself, you know the steps, but you need to do everything by yourself, it's hard because everybody has a different story. And you know that because that happens the same with our clients that are willing to change their body. Everybody has a different body, so everybody has a different business as well. Everybody has a different way of coaching people. And how do you run through every single detail about a really good coaching service and how to truly care about the persons that come to you has made a huge difference for me.
That's important though, isn't it? Because people talk about content creation and lead generation. It's important, but when you get to delivering your service, you need to keep the clients. Otherwise, if you don't have a good service, there's so much pressure on your lead gen, so much pressure on your content creation that you just get stressed out to fuck.
Yeah.
You know? And that's probably what you felt as well before when you were transitioning from being a PT to online coach. You're like,
100%.
fuck.
That was my biggest step. It wasn't my biggest step. I was just stressed about, I need to get leads, I need to get leads, I need to get leads. And I was stressed about that because I was not making money. And I wanted to make money online, but I was not. So I was stressed because my first thought was money, 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 money. But then went from money, my mind flipped to, okay, people. And then suddenly the money came up. And it's crazy, bro. But that's what you told me on the coaching university. The first thing that you said, speed.
Speed.
Speed means that you need to care about people, that you need to respond very fast, that you need to give a detailed response, that you need to simply care about the people that are investing on you. And that's what you do with the mentees. That's what I felt that you do. And no other mentors do it. All the mentors that I follow, because maybe they deliver good content, good informations about the content creation, how to deliver your service, whatever. Follow them, and then I got a fucking out. I get a DM because that is bullshit. I know that that's your shatter sending me a DM. It's not you. I know that you just want my money. You don't want to help me. You know what I mean? And how like our connection and our like, let's say relationship, our friendship has became from, okay, I'm investing on your course and I'm investing on you as a mentor. That happens really naturally, you know, because I started to believe you like step by step. I never received a fucking outbound from you. I never received a message from you like, you know, that I'm having this service, whatever. I already know since I started the coaching university that when I had the money to invest on you as a mentor, I would do it. I already knew that because I do truly believe in you.
Yeah, that step from 20 to 45 has been fast. How do you feel about that? Like, what does your life look like now versus 2 months ago?
Well, it's pretty much the same, but I do really feel that I have more responsibility because I have more people to take care of. But at the same time, having you for these 3 months, I know how to take care of all these people.
Yeah.
Before, probably I didn't, I'm doing still everything by myself, the content creation by myself. I'm following the clients by myself. I'm delivering a really, really, really good service by myself. And it's not easy. Everybody just see the whole environment, like on the social media, they see Bali, they see the motorbike, they see without helmet, they see the beautiful girls, but they don't see the actual work that we put on. And we already speak about it last time. And now that I have so much more responsibility, also because a lot of more people follows my page. So also on my content, I need to deliver good informations. And having you, I made sure that, yes, I'm doing this in the right way. I'm doing this truly caring about people and not just caring about their money. Of course, I need their money because otherwise I won't be working. I won't be able to live. But the thing is, when you actually just care about money, money's not coming. That's what I did. That's what I felt. And when you actually do really care about people and you care about impact over money, the more impact you have, the more money you will make.
And that's it. Impact can be anything.
A matter of fact.
Impact can be a conversation. Impact can be a view, a like, service delivery, a call,
100%.
whatever, right?
100%.
And it's looking at that impact. It's like, that's how I have everything set up. I have a team with me to help create that impact and go, right, we're going to do YouTube, we're going to do TikTok, we're going to do Instagram, we're going to do long format, we're going to do short format, we're going to do the podcast. I mean, if you look at what I do, bro, I'm everywhere, but you need a team and a strategy in place. 6 months ago, this podcast didn't exist because I had the people to help me, just like you have the people to help you. And that's what a mentor is somebody to guide you and support you through that uncertain journey. Because when you first came to Bali with 0 clients, you didn't know that you would get to 45. It's a process. And what key strategies would you say you've learned over the last 3 months that you're going to implement now forever with your business?
Strategy in regard of lead generation or
just everything. That could be lead generation, could be content planning, could be the onboarding process, could be the service delivery, could be the way you take calls.
So, brother, the best thing that I've learned on your mentorship is that I need to make time. I need to improve how my time is deliverable. For example, the onboarding, super, super, super important.
Yeah.
And I was wasting hours and hours and hours a week to onboard a client. And right now I onboarded in 5 seconds and I onboarded better than the hours that I was not wasting, but that I was using over the past three months.
Yeah.
Like all these things with just one call that we had, and you told me, do this, do that. And right now I can onboard a client like this. I can deliver a service so much better and I have more time to focus on something else.
Yeah.
That has been really crazy. Also, the content strategy has been helping me a lot. Like I know that today I'm going to post this, tomorrow I'm going to post that. So all the planning, the scripting and whatever has really helped me a lot. Also how to analyze helped me a lot. Another thing, bro, I was very unorganized before jumping on your mentorship. You remember that?
I know, yeah.
I remember the most unorganized person on
the payment system, bro, stressed me out.
Bro,
that whole thing was just stressing me out. When you said, yeah, I messaged everybody individually, I was like, brother, you have to have a system.
Man, that was crazy. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. I cannot even think about it.
You mentioned the onboarding, right? That facilitates everything, though. Because imagine, let's say you sign up 5 clients in a week before. You would spend maybe 5 hours, maybe 10 hours.
Yeah, 10 hours.
Right?
10 hours.
But then that 10 hours now suddenly becomes time that you can use on your lead gen, your content creation, your conversations, your calls. So that would you say was the catalyst that allowed you to have attention to further areas of your business?
Yeah, 100%.
That's the big
one of them. One of them, man.
But it all counts though, doesn't it? Like you got everything. That's why I call it the 12 steps to success. They're all very important, bro. Yeah. They are so important. If you don't get the first 5 right, the next 4 don't work, and then the 4 after that don't work either.
Mm-hmm.
It all works.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to bring people in. That's the part of my business where I'm at, is bringing people in for step 1, step 3, step 5, step 6. For me, I outsource and delegate a lot of my content creation from a point of view of I have to execute, but then editing is done by somebody else. My scheduling is done by somebody else. My messaging and my scripting is done by somebody else. All these areas which you have to still do by yourself, but you learn the skill. Right now you're in the part of your life and you're part of your business where you're learning the skill, putting the reps in.
100%, man.
And it's fun.
100%. It's fun for me now. It's fun for me now. Like, I enjoy every single thing about my life now, about my service, about my job. Like, my way to have fun is working now.
What wasn't fun before? So now you say it's fun. Why wasn't it fun before?
It was not fun because I was so stressed and I was so unorganized, bro.
Yeah.
You remember how unorganized I was? I was thinking, I didn't even know what do I had to think about. I was waking up and I didn't know what I had to do. I just cared about, okay, I know how my service works and how I have to deliver it. But all the other areas, such as the content creation area, the onboarding system, everything was not in place. And that makes a huge difference because right now I'm organized. One day I'm doing this, one day I'm doing that, one day I'm doing that. Every day is a different thing that I need to implement and I need to do and I need to improve week by week by week by week by week. And I still feel like I'm improving every single week. You know what I mean? It could happen like for a week I don't get any client. It's hard now for me to stay a week without having a new lead and a new client because right now it doesn't works. And it's wow. I couldn't even imagine 3 months ago about saying this, bro. But I'm saying it. And now, like, with the organization that I have, my stress is gone, not completely gone, because of course you have a business to run, but a lot of my useless stress is gone. You know what I mean?
Yes.
What was useless is useless. I don't
worrying about things that don't matter.
Exactly.
What surprised you most about working with me, or what surprised you most when you first joined the Coach University?
The amount of value that you can provide for a person, surprises me. You have an answer for everything, bro. I swear, bro, you have an answer for everything. Like when I had that simple problem about that guy that was like, complaining about some stuff. And then I said, like, alone by myself, I was thinking about that and I was saying that, how can Steven have an answer also for this? And within 2 seconds, you told me, okay, this, and that, gone. The problem was gone. And I was like super surprised. I was, how Steven has an answer for everything. And then this becomes with so much experience that you have, so many reps that you put it in. Like, I can feel it.
That's the key difference though, because I'm still a coach. I'm a mentor as well, because I've learned how to package that and deliver it. But a lot of my experience comes from being a coach. So when you have that problem that you came to me with and the client's being silly or somebody's being silly, guess what? I've experienced it 10 times already. And I've made the mistakes. Because don't get me wrong. So like when I give you the advice that I give you, that is after me in that same situation 5 years ago making mistakes. I go, fuck, I shouldn't have said that. So when you ask me, I go, right, this is how you do it. And this is how you communicate it. Because a lot of the times, especially when people are being difficult or trying to get something that they are not entitled to, you have to be very careful as a business owner. And that's the thing. It's not just saying something, it's how you say it. And this comes from experience, bro. God, bro, I've pissed off so many fucking clients by saying the wrong thing when I was inexperienced. Because, bro, I'm 28 now. I've been doing this since I was 19. My first ever coaching client was 19 years old. Crazy.
See that. I can see that. Yeah. Well, I think that one of the biggest problem with business mentors right now that I have faced between like 1 year ago and now, before joining you, was that actually the mentors that I was with, they were not coaches. I mean, one of them was, but most of them, they're not even coach. You know what I mean? If you haven't been through that kind of experience of coaching, how can you teach people how to coach? It's like going to a fucking fat nutritionist or to a fat.
Doesn't take his own advice.
Yeah. How? Like how? It's not possible.
And would you say that's the biggest difference? You get that feeling of like, he's one of me. Like he's one of us. He is the coach as well as me. He understands what I'm going through.
You've been a coach for a long, long, long time.
Yeah.
You haven't been a coach for 1 year.
Yeah.
You've been a coach for multiple years.
Do you know what? Speaking about that, do you know the same feeling I get? Is I've had many coaches from my bodybuilding career. And something that has stuck with me is being coached by somebody who hasn't gone through that process that I'm going through, their words, let's say you have a coach who's been shredded, and let's say you have a coach who hasn't been shredded. They can both say the same thing, but it feels different.
100%.
Right? And is that what you're talking about in terms of the mentoring difference?
Exactly, man. Exactly, man. You have been through what I'm being through now.
Yeah.
And as you said, from here to here, you are here. And I need to go from here to here, somebody that is here that teach me how to be here. You know what I mean? You are in the position where I want to be.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting because I was having this conversation this morning at 6 a.m. with one of my other mentees.
Mm-hmm.
He's in America. And I said the same thing. I was like, you're here. His name's Anthony. He won't mind me saying. He's a truck driver. His niche is very good. Truck driving niche.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting for me.
Yeah.
Because not every day you have a truck driver who's trying to coach truck drivers. Very good.
Wow.
Anyway, so I said to him, I was like, you're here right now. I'm here. But like, even when I'm here, I'm trying to get to another level. I'm still working hard.
Yeah.
So like, if you have all of this gap to reach and you've got to work hard, guess what? I've got to work hard too. So the process never stops.
Never.
Even when I go, okay, I have more experience, I've had more client results, I've done X, Y, Z more, I still want to put the work in. It's about putting more reps in. The only difference between me and you right now is the amount of reps we put in and the desire to keep putting more reps in. This is where people get overtaken. They put loads of reps in, but then the desire goes,
Yeah.
I don't want to put more reps in. I've done this, I've done that.
Yeah.
And that's where people overtake because they put the reps in, but the desire to keep putting the reps in goes up and up and up and up. Because I look at some people are making crazy money from coaching. Now, I don't ever want to be the guy that has to provide a service with a team. I still want to provide a one-to-one service, but there's levels to it, bro.
100%.
Like, and it comes down to the reason why you want to coach in the first place. I want to have impact. Hiring 20 coaches and them making money on my behalf isn't me having impact.
Yeah.
It's not, but the model's out there. There's probably, you fucking probably know some people here that they have like 10, 15 coaches under them.
Yeah.
Like, that's not personal impact. That's you creating a system so that other people within your business can make impact, not you specifically.
You're not a coach, you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Which is fine.
It's fine. It's
absolutely fine, right? You can do that, and that's the way you want to set up your business. Is fine. But I want to create impact in a way where through the course, through the one-to-one, and that's why I only take on 10 people. Because imagine you, imagine you sign up, and then when you ask me a question, you get a 2-day reply. Fuck. You can't be fucked, right? But that's what happens. Let's say I went from 10 to 20 or 10 to 30. That's what would happen. I wouldn't have time.
Yeah.
But I've been through that process. Guess what? I've been the guy with 125 clients. So I go, fuck, I don't want to have 125 clients. I'm happy having 50. I'm happy having 10 mentees. And then I create the TRT community. And then I create the Coach University. So that if people want my coaching, which is community-based, there it is.
Yeah.
And that's the next step. And we spoke about a members area for you once, where you have all of the, not so much a members area, but it's a vault, right, for you, where you have all of this information so you can just click and drop.
Yeah.
Somebody asked you a question, Max, what's your thoughts on deloads? Well, I've made a video. Here you go. Yeah. That's the next step for you.
Yeah.
Is creating all of those videos, having all of that knowledge in one place, like a course, like a community. So that when somebody asks you a question, you go, instead of giving you a 3-minute answer now, I've done a 3-minute video.
There. Yeah.
And you just got to bring it's the 500 you can make.
Yeah.
So many. So yeah. What's one question I want to ask you now? I want you to try your best to think about what the most important one is. What's one piece of advice or one call that we've had that has impacted you the most over the last 3 months?
The struggles that it is quite recent, and the struggles that I am facing right now is with content, right?
Yeah.
And in these 12 weeks, we've tried many strategies about content, and we've tried also the really, really, really aggressive content, The best advice that you gave me was on a call like 3 weeks ago, that I was telling you, like, I want to have impact, and the aggressive content is not working. It's too hard. It's not working. And I'm not scared of delivering aggressive information because that's what I do believe. And as long as I deliver an information that can make people happier and that make people healthier, I'm not happy. I'm not scared to deliver it. Just saying that. But what you told me, you said, okay, you go aggressive for the first 2-3 seconds and you get the attention, and then you spin it throughout your experience or a client experience. That was a hell of a good advice that you gave me, because right now I know that I can be myself, and I'm not too aggressive. I have thoughts that are like quite strong, but
Controversial.
yeah, quite controversial. I should not be controversial, just saying. But I have to deliver it in my way. It's not an aggressive way. I'm not an aggressive person, and as I said, as long as I deliver an information that can make people happier and healthier, I'm not scared of saying it. But the way I say it makes a huge difference. And when you taught me like, okay, the aggressive hook must be there because you need to take the attention, and then you give the value. You need this. You give the solution. You're not just judging the people. You are providing value, provide a solution for the problem.
Yeah.
That's what the biggest advice you.
Because a lot of coaches, they get too caught up, and you did fall into that trap for maybe 1 week where you went down a different route, and then you had the comments and people ringing you and saying, Max, this is too much.
Yeah.
And that's when you thought, okay,
Yeah.
maybe it is too much.
Yeah.
But instead of me saying to you, completely forget about it, just go, right, just tweak it.
Exactly.
And that's the big difference, is taking what you know to be good and unsuccessful and just tweaking it, and then trial and error, see what works. And like the big thing as well for you is that we've really focused on reviewing the content
100%.
and following the success
Every week, every day.
Yeah, success leaves clues. And looking at what you're performing well and go, right, either the same style, the same topic, or the same editing. And now you are, would you say you're in a very good rhythm and very good situation with your content? Like you know what you want to do, you know how you want to execute.
Yeah, right now, yes.
Good.
I can say it pretty confidently that I know my values as a person, I know my values as a coach, and I know what I want to say. I know how I want my impacts to be super high with people. So I was struggling with the way I deliver my thoughts and my informations. But right now it's not a struggle that I'm facing anymore, because I see that, for example, when I did only aggressive and controversial content, and I was getting, okay, impact, but not in the way I wanted to have impact. All right. So in that situation, I knew that I was making like kind of a mistake. And from that mistake, we did a solution. We spin it. We didn't change anything. We just changed the way that I'm saying that I'm saying things, and now I'm getting really good feedbacks, and yeah, that helped me a lot. Also as a person.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. We spoke a lot about your business, but how do you feel like you've grown as a person over the last 6 months?
Bro, massively.
Yeah,
massively. It's 6 months ago, I wanted to be here in this position where I am right now. So I'm not saying that my goals are reached, because I still want to be here, you know what I mean? But like, I'm grateful for my life and for the impact that I'm having, because 6 months ago, I wanted to be exactly in this place. I didn't even expect to be this successful, let's say, you know what I mean? And when I wake up, and I wake up with the sunlight that wakes me up naturally, I still I wake up and I say, wow, this is not possible. That's the thing that I'm mostly grateful for, is like, I still cannot figure out, like, wow, nobody believed in what when I was telling them, I'm going to live with this. I'm going to live with my coaching. I'm going to live having a good impact on people and transforming their bodies, their health, and improving their lifestyle. Nobody believed in that. My father didn't believe in that. My mother didn't believe in that, you know. And when you have the people that surround yourself that are just scared or are not just, you know, pushing you to do it, it's really hard. to do it because just my parents just loved me. I mentioned them, but they just love me so much. You know what I mean? And all the people when I started making content, you're cringe, you're this, you're that. I mean, bro, all the comment that I get from also the friends of mine, they say, probably there might some people say that to you as well. So the biggest comment that I get when I speak about how I live my life, and it's so fucking incredible, bro. They tell me, "Oh, let's see in 10 years." You know what I mean? And
It's true.
yeah, you know what my answer is? Okay, but what about now?
Yes, sir.
What about now? Like, I'm 21 years old. I'm turning 22 in 3 weeks. I have 40 people that gave me their confidence on I can change their life and I can change their body. I'm having a huge impact right now. I do feel responsibility, even if it's not where I want to be. I feel that I have such a huge impact. And at the same time, I am living this crazy good lifestyle.
It's amazing.
So, okay, let's see in 10 years, but what about now?
What about now?
What about now?
It's very powerful. It's true. You have to be, tomorrow isn't here. Yesterday is old news. Now is the time for you to be present.
6 months ago, I couldn't even believe it, man. I couldn't believe it. I was in that spin about like working 12 hours a day during the week, getting drunk on the weekend. Bro, that's not the life I want to live, man. That's the matrix. That's what the society taught me. And it's not for me. I'm not saying that we are better. I'm just saying that that's not the path that I want to follow. The path that I want to follow is my freedom and helping people do the same because it all starts with the body.
100%.
That's what I do believe. But that started with the body for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't have this body and this healthy lifestyle, you know what I mean? So I pursued my health. I pursued my body. I pursued real food, training, whatever. And yeah, right now I can wake up with a smile on my face and say, wow, I don't even believe that this is true. And I'm living this for almost 9 months now. Even when I went back to Italy, I was happy because I was waking up still with a smile on my face. And before I was not waking up with a smile on my face. And when you go to bed and you cannot wait to wake up, wow.
Yeah.
You know, man? You know, man?
I love it, bro. That's why I love my 4 a.m. calls, man. I check before I go to bed.
Wow.
I'm in bed by 8 p.m. I'm like, I need to
Wow.
get up at 4 a.m.
Like, wow, man.
Have impact.
Who that, you can't answer this question. Who is happy about waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah.
Who's happy about it?
I used to hate it, bro.
Who's happy, bro?
No one.
I am happy if I have to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm so happy, bro. I go to sleep. I don't want to sleep, man. I want to wake up. I cannot wait to wake up. Like, why do I have to sleep? I have this incredible life to live. I have people to help.
Yeah.
I have impact. I am in Bali, bro.
Yeah.
We are in Bali. There's nothing better, bro. I wake up and I cannot ask for more.
100%. The sunlight here is, well, I had it the other day where I have my balcony and the sun has now moved into a position where it rises where my bed is. Oh, bro.
How good is that?
Oh, it's indescribable.
I'm sorry that most people
will never
feel it.
experience that.
I'm sorry. I'm truly
So
sorry.
like, bro, I've lived here for nearly 2 years now. And the first time I experienced it, like waking up in bed and the sun rising, me seeing it, that was the first time I ever seen it in 2 years nearly here. So crazy. Imagine, and obviously it depends where you live, and obviously if you can see the sun, blah, 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 blah. But bro, I had to like just enjoy, you know? And that's something, I don't care about sunrises, bro. I don't care. I never cared. Until I went to Mount Bator at 3 a.m. in the morning to do that. That was amazing. And then last week in my bed, I was like, because bro, it's just something about just in the bed and then the sun there, you're like, crazy, bro.
The crazy thing is that people think that it's normal to want to sleep more. Let's normalize, don't fucking sleep, you know? You need to be excited to wake up. You need to be excited to start a day. We had this conversation, bro. People celebrate the end of the day because they end work and they go for a drink. They celebrate the weekend because the week has ended. But then on Monday, they start the same shit again and again and again. And nobody likes it. Like, nobody likes it.
Bullshit.
And what I do believe is that no money can buy the amount of freedom that we are facing right now. No money, no cars, no watches can buy the amount of freedom that we are having right now, and the happiness that we have because we are living this lifestyle, helping other people become healthier, live a better life, be more happy. And that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. And everybody can do it. When I go back home and everybody says, you're lucky, man. You live in Bali, Max. Oh my God, I wish I have you. Well, have you risked everything to do it?
Yeah, but you did.
I-
You took a massive risk. Because you weren't earning any money when you came here.
Zero, bro.
Zero.
Zero, bro. And I had a girlfriend to provide for. I was in a position where or I'm making money or I'm failing everything again.
Yeah.
And that's what makes my mind flip. And I said, all right, I need to make money. I need to make money. I need to have clients. I need to provide a good service, and I need to improve myself, etc., etc., etc.
I've got a question for you. At the beginning of this year, when in November, did you think you would have 40 clients?
No.
So when did you believe that started to be possible? Was that during the course, or was that when you started mentoring?
During the course.
Yeah. You were like, fuck, do you know what? With this guy, information behind me, I can reach 40%.
Sure. That's the first time that I felt really confident, because the information that you were delivering, the information that I've learned and etc. were like super aligned on me. And that's exactly what I needed to hear to be confident on myself and like, all right, I'm going to make it work and I'm going to have a lot of people. It is possible. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't believe that was possible. I had probably like 2,000 followers as well.
How many followers you have now?
5K.
Fuck. Crazy guys.
Yeah. So,
and like, bro, like people might go, 2 to 5K in 6 months is not, bro, that's more than double your original following.
Yeah, but as you said, bro, we don't care about followers. We care about
the least important thing. I said this the other day, bro. Like right now with how Instagram performs, with how we look at the averages, how much your views come from non-followers versus followers, the least important number right now is your following.
Yeah.
The least important.
Yeah.
Because all you need is one good piece of content. Like you've had it, bro. You've had it with TikTok. You've had it with Instagram, where one piece of content, boom, leads through the door. And they're nothing to do with your following count.
Yeah.
Everything to do with your planning, your execution, your editing. That's one thing that people don't understand. You are one piece of content away from success.
One piece of content.
But you have to understand your content creation.
But once you have that piece of content going viral, and that is providing you leads, you need to take care of them. And I mean, you can have contents that are going viral, but you need to know how to convert them from leads to paying clients, you know. And I've seen lots of people in here in Bali that have such beautiful content, that have so much followers, but they're not making money. They're doing nothing. You probably know them as well, man.
100%. Well, a lot of people are just throwing shit at a wall, hoping it sticks.
Yeah.
And they're not planning their message, not having intention. Like there's one thing that we worked on a lot is the intention of your message. Who are you speaking to? How are you speaking to them? Why are you speaking to them? What solution are you providing? Massive.
That makes a massive difference.
Makes a huge difference. But like, how many times do people say it? Target audience. Be intentional. Have attention. Like it's all these words, blah, blah, blah. But like now you understand.
Yeah.
You understand, right? I need to talk to this person. This is how I need to talk to them. This is why I need to talk to them. This is what I'm talking about. But obviously within that structure, bro, there's so many ways to get distracted. There's so many ways to focus on the wrong thing. And that's the problem.
So, man, you need to have the structure in place. That's what I was struggling with.
Guidance.
Before your mentee, I was.
Because that's the structure. You didn't get that structure from other mentors.
No.
Did you?
No, it was all lead gen, outreach. Outreach is not fucking working, bro. Outreach, how can you DM every single followers that you get? And yeah, okay, it's $2,000 for a year. No, man, no. You need to build the trust, and you build the trust with the structure. And with the structure that I have right now, I'm building trust. Maybe somebody that follows me is not going to buy straight away, but maybe in 6 months it will.
I love this. It's so true.
He see the value that I'm providing. He see the results. He see that I am a good person, bro. And I'm not just some bullshit coach that just care about money. Bro,
It takes time.
It takes time, man. It takes so much time. And
I say people need trust points. Some people may need 10. Some people may need 100. Some people may need 1,000. Every piece of content, every conversation, every interaction is a trust point.
How many, bro? How many?
You know, and that's why adverts work, because they build the trust points. Let's say you see the same advert 10 times. The 10th time you see it, you're automatically more likely to click buy than from the first time, because you've seen it 10 times. You've built that trust. Like I said, some people, they may have that conversation with themselves already, and then they are watching your content and go, oh, Max is the guy when I make this decision. So it's not about your content. It's about them making the decision within themselves, going, now is the time to pull the trigger. It's got nothing to do with you. And that's why you can't be too pushy. If somebody says they're not interested, they're not interested. Wait. Just say, I'm here when you need me.
Yeah.
Keep watching my content. If you find this useful, keep watching.
Yeah. Tell me if you need anything, you know? Tell me if you
have any questions, let me know.
It's easy.
My favorite.
How powerful is that?
My favorite sentence. If you have any questions, let me know.
How powerful is that?
I think that's the most said sentence in my whole life. If you have any questions, let me know. But it opens the door, bro.
Yeah.
And they go, fuck, if I have any questions, I'll ask Max.
Wow.
Because there are so many coaches out there, bro. And when they do decide to take the opportunity to speak to someone about it, you want to be in that thought process. You can't force yourself to be in that thought process. You just want to be doing a good job with your content, be a good person, project the right message.
Yeah.
Say what you mean what you say.
There's a huge work behind it. And what I feel is there is a huge difference between clients that comes from other clients and clients that come from my content.
100%.
How huge is the difference? Like, I can onboard a client for 6 months or even 1 year from another client without even having a sales call, because he already know that I'm providing something that is so good and that is exactly what he needs.
Yeah.
With the content, it's so hard to build that trust, you know?
It's a process.
Exactly.
That's where YouTube and long form comes in. And that's why it's a big focus for me.
Yeah.
If you speak about something for 20 minutes, how many reels do you have to make to have the same level of impact?
Oh my God. So many, bro.
So many.
It would take days. It would take days.
Yeah.
Days.
For 1 minute, one YouTube video for 20 minutes, or even 10 minutes is like the equivalent of 20 reels.
Yeah.
Think about it.
And as you said, the person that gives you that 20 minutes is a person that is really interested in what you're saying.
100% they're locked into the video.
Exactly.
On Instagram, people are not locked into the video.
Instagram, probably you need to push, post. But yeah, I'm glad that we started a YouTube long form as well, because that is exactly where you know that a person is giving you a long time, and the person is more likely to believe in what you say and was more likely to really, really be interested in what are you offering.
100%. It's all about trust points, bro. And like I said, it's a consistent process. It never stops.
Never
stops, bro.
Never.
If someone's been burnt by a mentor or wasted money on a mentor before, and they're skeptical about joining another mentor, what would you tell them about why my mentoring was worth it for you?
It was worth from the beginning to the end, because you are providing a one-on-one service. That makes a huge difference. And because you've been also a coach, and because you genuinely care about the people that you're mentoring, you can feel it straight away. And I don't know how can I say it, but you can feel like that another mentor is just a mentor. Yeah. You are not just a mentor. You've been a person with me. You've been a friend for me. You've been there all the time. And that makes a huge difference, man. That makes a huge difference. If somebody is skeptical about taking you as a mentor or taking another mentor, it's like they just need to see who is really willing to help them 100% on every single thing that they're doing. Not just about, I'm going to make you have money.
Yeah.
Because that is not going to work. It's not going to work long term. You help with the coaching service. You help with the content strategy. You help with the lead generation. You help with how to provide a good accountability, how to show people that you care about them. And that reflects on your mentorship.
Yeah.
Because you show me all the time, every week, that you care. You truly care. You're not just there speaking on the call. Okay, we're doing that. Yeah, you're so detailed that it's impossible not. It's impossible that it's not going to work, man.
Yeah.
It's impossible not to see improvements.
And then the rest is up to you. Put the work in.
Exactly.
It's interesting what you said there, and I think that's so important. Something you said, you probably don't even realize you said it, is that you said at no point during the last 3 months you've ever stopped believing that the mentoring is worth it. No, which is crazy, because I've been mentored and I've had lots of conversations with other people going, I've been with them for 4 weeks, but now I don't feel like I'm getting value. But in the last 3 months, it's always been consistent.
Never, bro. Never. Like every week from the first call, I saw that on the first call, bro. We had the first call. We put, I don't even remember what we've done on the first call, but I do remember that I was thinking like, God damn, 1 hour ago, I was in a worse position than now. or better. An hour later, I'm in a better position.
Yeah.
Already, straight away, 1 hour, bro. And that was something that I could figure out by myself, or maybe in 1 year, bro. 1 year. And I'm not kidding, guys. I'm not kidding. That's the truth. I've been facing that. And every hour that I spent with you on the mentorship was worth that amount of time.
Yeah.
Every single hour. There's never been an information that you gave me that was not valuable for my coaching. Never. I can scroll all the chances and see that. I can see all the calls that you recorded with me. No seconds of the mentorship was not worth it. Everything was worth it.
And I made improvements during that time as well, which is important.
Yeah. Also, the fact that at the end, now you are doing the kind of check-in for
mentee, what progress and progression form.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who are the mentors doing that? Nobody, man.
Well, after they listen to this, they may.
Fuck, nobody, man.
But again, like, I looked at my service as a coach and I said, how can I improve that for my mentees?
That reflects, bro. In every single area of life, I do think. That's why I do trust you as a mentor. Because I can feel that. You're not just a person that, okay, I have my service done, it works. Because your service works. But it can always be better.
100%.
And the same thing is for the coaching, the same thing is for the mentorship, and I can feel that. And you are giving me that information, and I'm thinking about it. I know that my service is crazy good right now after these 3 months, but I know that I can still make it better, bro. And that's what I'm working on right now. And I love this thing. Like, we can say this in only one phrase, in one quote, that you can be happy for what you're doing right now, but you're never like 100% satisfied, because you can do always more.
Proud, but never satisfied.
Exactly. That's how I feel right now. I am proud of myself. I am proud of the things that I've been through in the past year, in the past 6 months. I'm proud of the achievements. I'm proud of the changes, but I know that I can do more. And why I have to stop.
And reflecting on what you just said there, when you think back to before we started working together, how were you feeling about your future as a coach and the way you were going to navigate the next 6 to 9 months?
The problem is that
if we look back,
I didn't have, like, when you want to go to a destination, you need to know what the destination is.
How to get there.
I had no destination before. I was doing like everything was not on a structure. Everybody was super messy. Even if I was giving my full accountability to my clients, everything else was a mess in my life. Because if your business is not organized and in place, also your life is going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess because you're going to be stressful. It's going to be a mess in your relationship. It reflects in every area of your life. So that's why I do believe that also having a mentor and having the accountability of someone that has faced your problems is super important, because it will improve your life. It will improve my life. Like, my life has improved. Not just my service, not just my business, not just my revenue, but my life. As a person, I am better. Because I am a better coach, because I have a better service, because my revenue increased. Everything is a circle, man. Everything is a circle.
I was going to ask that. What does your life and business look like now compared to like 9 months ago? And you just answered it. Everything is better.
That's the truth, bro. That's the truth. Like, what I do right now is I help people get in shape. I help people lose fat. I help people build muscle. I help people just be healthier and live a healthier lifestyle. And that is the same thing with the mentorship, because we are always speaking about improving other people's life all the time. And when you stop thinking that everything is superficial, like there is something that goes really, really, really deep in your life, such as if you improve your body, you will improve your life. You not just look at your mirror and then you say, oh, I look good. No, you feel good with the clothes. You feel good when you go into a room. You feel good in every single area of life because you can play with your kids more, because you have the energy to do it, because you wake up and you're happy. And the same thing is with the mentorship. Same exact thing. If I was looking at myself back 9 months ago and my life was a mess, even if it was starting to work super slowly, my life was a mess. After you right now, I can say that I'm organized. I know what to do. I know my destination and I know the right path to follow.
What was the turning point for that? So what was the moment you realized that things were starting to go the right way?
When I had the structure for my week, so on my weekly tasks that you provide every week, that's when I started to think, yes, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. If you know what you have to do during the week, if you know what you have to do during the day, it's going to work out. That was my turning point. The weekly task, like doing the homework at school.
Yeah, homework, big one.
Very important there.
I'm going to ask you a very direct question now. What makes me different from every other mentor that you've worked with?
Working with you is helping my life improved. I answered that multiple times in this podcast. What it makes difference, the fact that you provide a service that is not just about one thing. It's about the whole thing about coaching, because you have been doing that for a long time. So it makes the difference, the fact that we are aligned, and I don't even know how can I say it. I know how to say it in Italian. I don't know how to say it in English, but I felt all the time that you care. From when I joined the coaching university as well. From the first con that I said, God damn, this guy cares. This guy is exactly the guy that I'm looking for. And that what makes your mentorship really valuable. And that what makes the investment worth every day, and every single time. I would say that your mentorship was worth it 100% more than all the other investment that I have made in my life, regardless of your life.
Yeah, wow.
I can say that, bro. I can say that 100%. I've invested a lot of money on mentorship, marketing agency, ads, courses. I've invested so much money. So much. Probably 10 racks last year. All my savings, bro, were investing. And when I came on the call with you to buy your services as a mentor, because I've been in the coaching university before, it was the first time that I was not scared to invest. How fast did I pay you?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I remember.
That was the first time that I spent money and I said, yeah, goddamn, this is going to work.
Yeah.
This is really valuable. That's the first time. And you see that, bro. You see that because I paid straight away. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even ask the price.
If there's a coach who's watching or listening to this right now and they were on the fence about investing in me as a mentor, as a human, what would you say to them right now?
As simple as that. Just fucking try. Just try. What do you have to lose?
What's the worst?
If another coach think that they need help, you know that you're going to spend money to get that help, because all the concern is always about money. It's always about it. And I can say from my personal experience that your mentorship is that good. And I knew that even before buying that they don't even need to be scared about spending money on you. Don't even need to be scared. And when I bought your mentorship and I was with 20 clients, I didn't have much savings, bro. I didn't have. It was a big investment for me because, of course, it's not €100 a month. Of course, it's worth a lot more. And
you think it's worth a lot more than what you paid?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, bro, 100%. I spent more on people that was not giving the amount of value that you give.
Yeah.
I was spending a lot more. I'm not saying how much, but I was spending a lot more, and for 1/4 of the value that you give me.
Crazy.
100%. I'm saying it all the time.
Well, that's a fantastic way to wrap up the podcast, my people. Thank you very much for your time today, Max. Where can people find you if they've listened to you and want to listen to more or digest your content?
3 months ago, I would say find me on Instagram. Right now, I can say find me on YouTube, find me on TikTok, find me on Instagram, and maybe let's see where else you can find me. In Bali, you can find me.
In open house?
Yeah, open house all the time.
Open house or in Obsidian?
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. Thank you very much for your time today, Bar. I really appreciate it. That's been another episode of the Physique Podcast. Thank you very much.